Hey there, my sister, my friend. Welcome to the Dr. Tanya B podcast with me, Dr. Tanya B. I am here to help you be your best, most authentic self, your life, your way. We're going to talk everything self-care, self-love, mindset, and personal growth with a splash of hippie woo. I am proud of you for giving yourself this time today, so let's not waste time and let's dig in. Hey friends, it's March. Happy Women's Empowerment Month. We are going to spend some time this month talking about one of my favorite topics, and that is rest. Before we do, though, I want to share a little bit more about my work and the clarity that has been coming. I'm really happy with where I'm landing and just really want to share it. So, you know me. I've spent a lot of time letting go of control and the need to be perfect. It has been an uphill battle, but I'm getting there. And what that has meant in terms of this work, though, is that I did it messy. That is 100% something I am not good at. And maybe next week I will talk just a little bit more about that. But what you need to know for today is that clarity is coming fast and it is coming hard. So you might have noticed that I changed the name of the podcast again. I changed the name of my title again, and I changed the name of some of my offerings and the women's community. Normally, I would feel really icky about that, about not being perfect and like I let myself down for not getting it right the first time. But guess what? I don't. I don't feel bad about that. I'm actually really happy about it. And that is because clarity has brought alignment. I am exactly where I'm supposed to be. And so, what I have discovered, or at least come to the realization of, is that mindset medicine and emotional rehab is the heart of my work. People come to me for a couple of reasons. The first one is urgent emotional support. And then the second one is long-term transformation based on mindset. So, over the next couple of weeks, you will see the conversion from unstoppable to emotional rehab. And then you'll see that the women's community is now called the Resilience Lab. My offerings are essentially the same, but now focus on my proprietary method called the ACRM protocol. So that stands for acknowledge, surrender, release, and manifest. So this is exactly what I've been doing, and with all of the amazing women and teenagers that I have been working with, I just finally put a name to it. As of today, you can find links to my one-on-one coaching, the Resilience Lab, and the quick hit one-time session that I call Emotional ER below in the notes, and then also on my website, www.drtanyab.com. And then in the next week or so, I will share a short course called Overwhelm Detox Prescription. So stay tuned for that. Okay. Are you ready? Let's get down to business. So this episode is the meditation for the month of March. That was a lot of M's. Meditation for the month of March. But I want to explain why, because I think there's more to this one than just the general, let's do a meditation based on a topic. So a friend recently introduced me to Tricia Hersey's book called Rest is Resistance. They also asked me to do a meditation for college students that are based on this book for Black History Month. The meditation was really good. So we're going to pull the concepts from that meditation along with Women's Empowerment Month, and we're going to run it. We're going to run with it. We're going to put it together. So in this meditation, we are going to honor Hersey's power of rest and the transformative act of reclaiming our power. So let me tell you a little bit about the book, and then we'll dive into the meditation. So Hersey notes that rest is a form of resistance because it pushes back on capitalism and on white supremacy. Our bodies are a site of liberation. Naps provide us with a portal to imagine, to invent, to heal. And then our dream space has been stolen from us and we want it back. Rest is radical. Burnout denigrates our divinity, and we need to resist the relentless grind. So we need to break free from this cycle of exhaustion, which is rooted in white supremacy and is all about taking care of our body, our minds, and our spirits. We should recognize that rest has long been an act of resistance, particularly for Black people. This book illuminates the historical significance in terms of slavery and the relentless labor, physically, emotionally, mentally, and how rest was a necessary tool for survival, for healing, for liberation. And yet, it was a privilege that was not afforded to many. So, through acts of resistance like reclaiming time and space, Black people, but most especially Black women, began to redefine the narrative, showing us that rest is not. It is not an indulgence. It is a powerful act of self preservation. And while I am not by any means undermining and downplaying the significance of those hardships, I do believe that what began as a necessary act of survival for Black women has evolved into a universal truth for all women today. Our modern world demands productivity, perfection, this constant need to do, which is weighing so heavily on us. So, we're going to dig deeper into all of that next week. But for now, let us resist together. Let us create space for healing, for resetting, and for growth. Let's rest. This meditation invites you to step into that space, honoring women, all women who came before us. Let's take this time to reclaim the right to rest, to rise stronger, more centered, and more powerful than ever before. We are going to affirm our value and our worth with the healing power of rest. Take a deep breath, get comfortable, and let's settle in. Okay, get comfortable. Close your eyes. Begin to take slow, deep breaths, inhaling through your nose, exhaling gently through your mouth. With each breath, feel the weight of the world, the pressures of productivity, and the demands of your time just melt away. Give yourself permission to be present. And just for now, release the need to be busy. Take a moment to acknowledge your own exhaustion, your own hustle, your own cycle of burnout. Recognize how easy it is to slip into the pattern of doing, and doing until there's nothing left for you. But know this: you are not defined by your output. You are not defined by how much you do. You are worthy simply because you exist. You are worthy of rest. Feel this truth in your body. Allow it to settle deep within. Resting is not about slowing down for the sake of slowing down. It is about stepping into your power, reclaiming what was taken, and resisting the grinds that demand that you keep going, even when your body, your mind, and your spirit are asking you to stop. Take another deep breath in, and as you exhale, release any guilt you might carry for resting. Feel that weight lift off of your shoulders. Let go of any thoughts that you're not doing enough, not achieving enough. Let go of the idea that your worth is tied to what you can produce. Release thoughts that say, I need to do everything now. Release the belief that you need to prove yourself through endless busyness. Release the idea that rest is something you have to earn. Imagine a world where you take back your power through restful presence. Rest is an act of honoring your body, your mind, and your soul. Picture yourself standing tall, strong, unapologetic, radiant. See yourself in a space of stillness where there's no rush to be anything but exactly who you are. As you rest, stand up for yourself, claiming the space that you deserve, honoring your limits, and embracing your value. Gently place your hand on your heart. Feel its rhythm, steady and strong. Repeat after me, either out loud or in your mind. I am worthy of rest. I acknowledge my worth deeply, fully, and completely. I claim my right to rest, to pause, and to reset. I am enough, exactly as I am in this moment of stillness. As you continue to breathe deeply, feel the healing power of these words sinking into your body. Let them settle into your heart and into your mind. Rest is not something you have to earn. It is your right. Take a few more deep breaths, feeling your body soften with each inhale and each exhale. Let yourself fully surrender to the power of this moment. As you rest, you are standing in solidarity with all the women who have come before you. Imagine the future you're creating, one where rest and productivity coexist in harmony. Visualize yourself standing tall, radiating confidence and inner peace and strength. Take in a final deep breath, and as you exhale, let go of any remnants of guilt or overwhelm. Know that by resting, you are standing in your power. You are taking back control of your time, your energy, and your life. When you are ready, gently bring your awareness back to the room, wiggling your fingers and your toes, and open your eyes. Stand tall, knowing that your worth is inherent, that your value does not need to be earned. Remember, you rest, and in that rest, you rise.